What is going on, guys? Tombstone Vlogs here, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a build breakdown on the 79 Ford, and I might show you guys a little round. Ghost Vlogs is 87 Ranger, show you what we have done to that. But starting off with this truck, of course I told you guys already, it's a 1979 Ford F-150 Ranger XLT. We completely gutted the motor out of it. The motor's sitting on a stand over there. We got the transmission sitting there. The interior's stripped. I showed you guys that in a previous video. The seats are completely unbolted, and those are ready to get taken out so we can paint the interior. Of course, there's a little bit of rust in the back of the truck here. Got the fuel tank inside here. It's all the spare parts we can use to get this truck back on the road. Gauges, we got a windshield shield here for that, and in case we take that out, the tonneau cover, rails, and all that. We have an F100 custom badge there from the blue truck over there. That's a parts truck, which has an inline six. Well, yeah, inline six or straight six for all your car buffs up there. This has got Firestones in the front. It's got, what are these? All-terrain TA BF Goodrich tires in the back. Moving on to the engine and trans to see what we got done there. This is pretty much, we've done nothing to this transmission except for completely pressure wash all the grease off of it. Other than that, we have this motor mostly stripped. If you guys are wondering why the distributor cap's still on here, it's because we cannot get this off. I believe the previous owner of this truck right here, the guy we bought it off of, I guess he used to race cars or something, and he may have raced this motor. And the distributor here is seized to the block, and it will not move. But we have gotten the crank and cam gears off, the entire fuel pump and all that's off. Pretty much almost stripped. You just gotta take the heads off, carburetor off. Moving on to the Ghost Vlogs truck. It is a pitch white. It used to be blue, but when my dad bought it, the guy who owned it previously painted it white. If I pop the hood for you, it is right here. You guys can see right here, the truck used to be blue. It's a 2.9 liter electronic fuel injection. This is a mean little truck. It's got a 4-speed manual transmission in it. For a truck that's been sitting for 7 years, and you see the rust on it. The frame's mostly gone. The shock tower is completely broken off. But the doors open like brand new. Like, there's no problems with the doors whatsoever. The floorboard is completely gone. I'll show you guys underneath. It's bad. We have all the engine parts in here for air, coolant. These are the old tires that were on the back of the truck. It's got the factory plastic wood dash, per se, with the factory radio and all that. I do not know what that button does. I think it was my dad's. I think he had a modified horn in this at one point, and he had that there for that, but most of the entire interior of this truck is factory. This needs to be fixed a little bit, as you guys can see. My dad put these on when he first got the truck. They are Lund steps. Oh, and they're on there too, so I could step on this. I'm 200 pounds by it. And this thing holds my weight, even though how rusty this truck is. This truck is the parts truck it's going off of. It's going on that. The back bumper on that truck is coming off, and this is going on because that bumper is completely bent to shit, and I don't want anything to do with it anymore. So we're probably going to take that back bumper off of that truck when we fix this frame, or possibly cut it and weld a new back of a frame on here, or we just get a new frame in general off a newer Ranger. We are going to put that back bumper on here. As I told you guys already from the beginning of the video, that this is a inline 6. It's nowhere close to fully put together, but I am planning on putting it back together so I can possibly put in a new truck. It's a cast iron block. It's carbureted. It's a beautiful motor. I mean, I know they're weakish. They're no, I wouldn't say weak, but they're very powerful motors, but they're just doggish, as you can say. Interior wise in this truck, it's got the inner fenders, all this other shit. It is also a manual, unlike that truck over there is an automatic. But I would like to take the trans out of this truck. It's a 4-speed transmission with overdrive, which I absolutely love, and I'd love to put that inside my truck. And unlike my truck, this truck, the e-brake actually works. My e-brake's stuck for some reason, and it will not go in. So we gotta try to fix that. Let me guys know if you want to keep the wagon wheels on Tombstone, or if you guys want to put these factory slotted wheels on the truck and maybe possibly get some original chrome hubcaps for that truck. This truck, on the other hand, has the factory 87 slotted rims. On my dad's work truck over here, he has the American Racing rims that go on this. They're also slotted. I'll show you that right now. They're very rare rims. I'm not sure how many are made or have ever been produced. As you see over here, how bent up that bumper is. It's not good. That's why we're taking that bumper and putting it on here. But here are the rims right here in my dad's work truck. They are slotted American Racing rims. Beautiful. They need to be washed. But other than that, I believe the caps are on the rear because they'd normally be on. They're meant for a 4-wheel drive truck, so that's why there's no center cap right here on the front, but there is on the rear. But yeah, those are probably gonna go on that truck, possibly. My dad wanted to put them on our Ford Mustang, but I don't think that'd look good on a V6 Ford Mustang. But other than that, yeah, this has been the build breakdown on the project trucks and a little show around the Ghost truck, which we'll do videos on that truck very soon. But until then, stay strong, guys. Through this whole pandemic and the riots and all that other crazy shit that's going on in the world today. Stay safe. Have a good time. And this is Tombstone Vlogs, out.